the drum of Kabaka.
This one is
The only Kabaka
yeah,
pass.
this is the only Kabaka where Kabaka passes.
Yeah, only. He doesn't pass anywhere. He passes here. And he goes to the palace.
Even the president cannot pass.
Even
It's
president.
for only the Kabaka.
Only for Kabaka. Yeah, that's one, guys. This road goes straight to Kabaka Palace.
That's why they created that town.
Wow. And these are some of the things, the symbols of Kabaka sculptures for Kabaka what?
But they represent for Buganda.
Oh, for Buganda.
But each one represents a clan.
Oh.
Yeah, a clan in Buganda.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I saw there are many. There are many. You can see also that one on the other side for the for those bats. There are many. Wow.
Like one.
Yeah. And also we have some fish over there.
Everyone has every thing like it has a clan.
Oh.
Like we shall pass there.
Yeah. We shall pass there by foot, so that we can see another one here this side.
Yeah.
Hey, and impalas on that side. Wow, there are many. And this one is fish and I don't know, the cheetah. Yeah. So guys, we are entering the kingdom of Kabaka. This is the kingdom of Kabaka. As you can see here, we have the lion on top there, and on the other side of the gate we have another lion. Look at that. This is another lion over here. Yeah. So this is the king's gate. Wow. And the kingdom is just in front there, as you have seen. That's it. And here we have a signboard. Let me show you. Here we have LUBIRI Palace MENGO, established in 1985 by Sekabaka Daniel Mwanga Basabula Enkere. It derived in its name from grinding stone called a MENGO, which were for grinding millet and herbs, and was so common on that hill. 3 Kabaka's kings have lived in this palace in Sekabaka Mwango, 1885 to 1997, Daudi Chwa, 1897 to 1939, and Kabaka Mutesa Edward from 1939 to 1966. In the royal compound, you can also find the torture chamber, which were built by Idi Amin, which with the help of Israelites architect as an armory for better keeping of guns, powder, but later turned into a torture chamber or a dungeon where most of the Ugandans lost their lives, especially those who opposed this rule. Yeah, that's the kingdom. Yeah, that was the king. Yes. Yeah, that's Paris. And yeah, they have culture. You cannot enter to this place with a trouser. Yes. So they have to cover us because you can't enter to the kings with a trouser. So that's me. Look at me. Let's go. Am I going to see the king?
You are going to the ticketing office.
He has just gone. So I came late. Oh my God. Oh, and the way I wanted to see the face of king. Maybe I might end up being the president if you see the king.
Have you told them when they come they sign?
Yeah, when you come here, you sign. I've already signed my name.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
And then when you come in, only in pants, even in dresses, they can wrap you. Only pants, eh? Okay.
So I think it's the cultural thing. Yeah, because we were, for the trousers, we just met them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is how we are looking like. I don't know whether they are going to give me this, I don't know, because this material is nice, yeah? The material is nice.
Okay.
So guys, let's go. Lion, 2 lions, eh? Yeah.
Are you from the parliament? Have you visited the parliament?
Yes, but
Sure.
she has not.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's your first time in Uganda?
Yeah, it's my first time in Uganda. Yeah. So guys, we are going to see the ticketing. We do the ticketing, then we start touring. Yeah. So that I can
This
ticket.
Primary school. Egg, and you pass the other side. Madam, take our name.
No, this other side. Eh?
Magua M.
You want to enter?
Okay, we go now.
Kale naye notamanyi Uganda olwo muna Kenya.
Welcome, thank you. Okay, you can have a seat. Okay. You want to sit?
Okay, what we have here, they are going to tell you the history of Uganda and political. We have torture chambers, it's down on the ground. Here in the compound we have Amini's cannon, the remains of the former king's cars, and the king's palace. Those are the former kings, there are 4 of them. They buried them at Kasubi tombs. Kasubi is a burial ground for the kings.
Yeah.
When the kings dies, they bury them in that such house inside the house.
Yeah.
If you get a chance and visit Kasubi, you are going to see where they bury the kings.
Yeah.
4 of them, they buried them in that such house inside. In the palace, you are not going to enter because it's an office of the king. But you go close, take photos, and ask some questions. The tour takes 45 minutes to an hour. Depends on the question you have. Many questions, 1 hour. Few questions, they brief the history for 45 minutes. And the charges is 10,000 Uganda currency. And they're not allowing cash.
They don't allow cash?
It's cashless.
It's cashless.
Yeah.
So how are you going to pay?
Mobile money, Visa card, MasterCard, something like that. Not cash.
So I can pay with the Kenya card.
You try. Try.
Oh, it's cashless. Okay.
I didn't know about that. I don't
Oh,
have
it's
the,
true, by the way.
I don't have the.
So last time they just paid for me someone when I came the first time here.
And also she's going to pay for you. Yeah, it's 15,000.
These are Visa card.
Yeah, it was. Pin number.
So for residences, how much do they pay if you're Ugandan?
5,000.
And if you're not Ugandan, you pay 10?
20.
So it will be 15, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just add it and go back. Oh, sorry. It's something.
So you want how many? You want 45? 45 or 1 hour? You say they have 1 hour and 45 minutes.
No, the tour
No.
takes 45 to an hour.
Oh, okay.
It's not good.
Yes, talking with the valve. Yeah? Which one?
We shall also have to go to Kasuri. Kasuri Tombs. Kasuri Tombs where they bury the king.
Bani watu use. Watu use no komao. Oza nategedde nti wakomye omunango omuntu omugambanga ko.
Just like that. Simple like that. When you're done.
We proceed now.
Kale jangu twalete busega. Kale kampulumenye. Manyi manje ate muneero ina engoli. Bere.
Then bere.
Bere.
Mami asamba.
We go.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Yes.
You're welcome again.
Yeah.
Yeah, my name is Joel.
Joel.
Yes.
Wow.
And I'm glad to be your tour guide.
Yes.
So the tour will take us around 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But it still depends on time we would like to spend here.
Mm-hmm.
Because we can even summarize it within 10 or 5 minutes.
Yeah, we are here to stay.
Or we can even extend it to a full hour or a full day. So it depends on time we would like to spend here.
Yeah.
So this is Buganda Kingdom, which is the biggest kingdom. So right here we are at the King's Palace, and so far there are 3 kings who served from this palace. That is Kabaka Daudichwa, who established it in 1933. Had Kabaka Mutesa II, the first president of Uganda. I'm very sure you're well versed with Kabaka Mutesa II.
Yeah, I know Kabaka Mutesa too.
Because they teach him in Kenya.
Yeah, in Kenya.
Then plus our current king, that is Kabaka Mutebi II. So the other side we are having the parliament. Yeah, that building is our parliament. And we are having different stretches from the King's Palace up to the parliament.
Yeah.
It's called the adventurous 1 royal mile. It's 1 mile from here up to the parliament. And has got 2 roundabouts. We are having this one in the middle with a way through. Then there is another one, I mean this is the lodge.
The one with the drums. Yeah, we saw it.
So it's also having a way through. So in the case the king is traveling along this mile or along this route, he doesn't turn around. He moves straight through these roundabouts.
So it doesn't look behind.
No. Like his vehicles.
Oh.
Pass their side.
Okay.
They pass through here.
Just pass like this.
Yes.
But the vehicle passes here. It looks like it is small.
No, they have to remove this one.
Oh.
So you can see there's scratch.
I was wondering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also through the other roundabout.
Yeah.
But the rest of the people, they are supposed
So am
to.
I allowed to
No.
stand?
You're not allowed. Yeah.
It's against.
So the rest of the people, they are supposed to turn
rotate.
around. And again, on the left side of the Loyal Mile, there are moldings for our clans. You know, our kingdom is clan based with over 56 clans. And each and every clan is represented by a symbol which we call a totem. So
Yes.
some of these totems are wild animals, domestic animals. We have insects, birds, together like leopard clan, elephant clan, mushroom clan, and they have taboos which come along with them. For instance, in case your clan symbol is edible, you're not supposed to eat it. So if you're a member of mushroom clan, you're not supposed to eat mushroom.
Because that's your clan.
Yeah.
You cannot eat something that, I don't know how you call it, like, English is.
All together. And another taboo comes with the marriage. For instance, always the children takes the father's identity. So if the father is a member of a leopard clan and the mother is a member of a mud clan, the children will be leopard clan of the father. But in the case that child is going to marry or to get married, he's not supposed to get a partner from the other clans.
Even in our tribe it's like that.
Yeah, because we regard it to be incest. So he or she have to look for a partner outside those 2 clans. So that's the significance of those moldings along the Loyal Mile. Yeah.
So when the king is passing, no cars on this side.
They stop them.
We stop them. So
Yeah,
that we can
these
pass.
soldiers, they stop them. Then after the king passes, they continue with the agenda.
Okay.
Yeah. So here we're having the flags. I'm very sure you're well versed with them. With the first one is for our country.
Our country.
Black, yellow and red, whereby black represents our skin color. You can see yellow, it is abundant sunshine.
Yeah.
And red, it is brotherhood.
Brotherhood.
With a white circle in the middle, which represents peace. And our national flag is the first decline with one leg up, meaning that the country is moving forward. Then the second one is for the kingdom. Blue colors on sides, meaning that the kingdom is surrounded by water. Then we have a cream in the middle, which represents peace. And
So where is water?
where is what?
Water.
Water.
Which
What do you
water?
mean by water?
You see the kingdom is surrounded by water.
Oh, I mean the entire kingdom. You know, our country is divided into 4 regions. We are having the central region, we are having the eastern region, the northern region, and the western region.
Yeah.
We don't have the southern region because almost we consider the entire southern region to be occupied by Lake Victoria. So Buganda is situated on the northern shores of Lake Victoria.
Yeah.
In the east, we are bordering with the River Nile. When you cross River Nile, you're going to Jinja, that is another region, the Busoga region.
Oh yeah.
Then in the north, we are bordering with the Lake Choga. When you cross Lake Choga, you're going to northern region, Gulu, Acholi, Arula, and altogether. Then this side of western, we are having Bunyoro in northwest, we are having Toro in the west, and we are having Ankole in the southwest. So you see, in the south we are having Lake Victoria, in the east we are having River Nile. Then in the north we are having Lake Choga. Now the kingdom is not surrounded by water. I'm not talking about this area.
Was that
I'm talking
this?
about the entire
Oh,
kingdom.
the entire kingdom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then in the middle, that is a cream, which represents peace. And there's a symbols of spears and shields, which means protection and power. And there's a lion below, and I believe here you can see a lion. They represent our king. Whenever I see a lion, that is our king.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm touching the king now. Wow.
So on the third pole, they normally put the flag for our king when it is around. So when he's not around, it's always down, which usually means that right now the king is not around.
When he comes, you put the
Another
flag.
it is
Wow.
maroon
Wow.
color.
Hey.
So for you, you're lucky when the king is around, we don't accept that coin.
Oh, you don't pass here. Yeah.
So far they are very good with some from this palace. I told you Kabaka Dawuto was the one who established it in 1933. And it was after going to Europe and visited several European countries that he was impressed by the modern buildings. So when he went to England, he saw Buckingham Palace, and when he came back, he decided to establish the photocopy of Buckingham Palace in Uganda. Yeah.
Wow.
And he changed some traditions, like allowing you ladies to eat chicken and eggs. Yeah, first ladies eat chicken and eggs.
That is true.
You know.
Let me get that.
Now where are you going?
Hey, don't go so far. Some places you're not supposed to go near. They are restricted. Okay.
Oh, so only the king can step there.
Every person can. You want to squat in the front of the king.
Oh, you're not supposed to squat. Eh?
Yes. It's the culture.
So
Push life. Eh? So no one is there now. Even the water. They're not supposed
they are there. Yeah. So I was telling you that when he went to Europe, he came back and established this palace, and he decided to change some traditions. For instance, I was telling you he allowed these ladies to eat chicken and eggs because at first they couldn't eat. You know, chicken is considered to be part of dowry. You know dowry, bride price. When you're going to marry, you have to, you the husband, you have to bring chicken, or you have to give chicken to your brother-in-law as part of dowry. Then your brother-in-law gives you his sister as your wife. So in case you're a lady and you happen to eat chicken, it means you have eaten your dowry. So by the time you get a partner, you'll be having nothing to take to your family because you have already eaten your chicken in the form of dowry.
Okay.
Yeah.
So So if you go to Kenya, I'll tell them not if you get a Kenyan and you have taken a dowry, I will tell them they don't eat chicken.
But after Daudi, you allowed them. Right now they do.
Oh, they are eating now.
Yeah.
Now it's okay.
And also the eggs.
I was like, no, I'll look for this one, my brother, so that he cannot pay then we feed her with the chicken now. So that she cannot get the dowry because we don't have the dowry to give out now.
Then for eggs, there was also assumptions that in case a lady eats eggs, she may end up developing some health complications, which may even cause her to end up failing to conceive.
Okay.
But
Wow.
after Daudicha going to Europe and saw ladies enjoy chicken and eggs, he came back and permitted them to do so altogether. And right now, here in Uganda, it is the song of the day. Whenever I try to talk to any lady, the reply will be, can we discuss those issues while having chicken tonight? If you say yes, you're good to go. If you say no, no business. Here ladies enjoy chicken. That's why even there are more growing businesses which deal in chicken, like KFC, Cafe Javas.
Cafe Javas,
Yeah. Dating, they ended there. In the Cafe Javas, in the KFC. So for him, he died in 1939, and he died of diabetes, and he was buried at Kasubi Royal Tombs. Then after, he was succeeded by his son, that was Kabaka Mutesa II, who ruled from 1939, immediately after the death of his father, until 1966. So when we became independent in 1962, Mutesa too became the first president of the Republic of Uganda, with Dr. Milton Obote as the executive prime minister. But due to power struggles, after a period of 4 years, Obote attacked the king's palace, this one. He stormed it, and he overthrew our king from the position of the presidency. Yes, so Mutesa was able to jump off the perimeter fence and ended up in exile in London. And unfortunately, in 1967, Obote abolished kingdoms. He banned monarchies. So there was no monarchies for a period of 27 years, from 1967 up to 1993. So later, 1969, our king died in exile, and his body was brought back here in 1971. But it was alleged that he was poisoned, maybe by the people of Obote, and he was celebrating his birthday of 45 years. So 1971, there was allegations that Obote was planning to fire Amin from the position of the army commander. Because during that period, Obote was the president and Amin was the army commander. So while the president had went for a meeting in Singapore, and there was those rumors that he's going to come back and fire you. So what Amin did, he took the first step by organizing a military coup and overthrew the government of Obote through a phone call. Mr. President, don't come back here, now I'm the president. So Obote never bothered to come to Uganda. He passed through Tanganyika, present-day Tanzania, to his friend Julius Nyerere. So Amin became the president, and due to his desire to appease the Buganda, he decided to bring back the body of our king from London, and he was also buried at Kasubi tombs altogether. So now Kasubi is the burial site for the kings of Buganda, and so far there are 4 kings who are buried at Kasubi tombs.
So even Idi Amin was buried there?
No, Idi Amin was not a king, was a president.
Yeah.
Altogether.
Yeah, also Obote was not buried there.
No,
only for the
only
kings.
for the kings.
Okay.
Then 1966, immediately when Obote attacked this palace, he turned this place to be a barracks. And again, when the men came to power, he still used the same place for the same purposes, a barracks, a military barracks. Then around 1979, there was allegations that Obote was organizing from Tanzania to come back here and overthrow Amin. So what Amin did, he requested for military support from his colleague, that is Kanumama Gaddafi of Libya. I believe you ever heard of that guy.
Yeah, I would know Gaddafi.
And Gaddafi gave Amin 10 pieces of cannons. And After that, 1993, when the current president came to power, that is Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, he came to power through a guerrilla war, whereby they went into like an election, and he was given only 2 votes. So what he did, he went for a guerrilla war, where he emerged victorious in 1986 as the 9th president of Uganda, and he collaborated with the king who was in line, or he collaborated with the prince who was in line of becoming a king. That is Muteri II, and they restored the monarchies in Uganda. So ever since the monarchies were restored, we are having one king in the name of Kabaka Muteri II, and he has been on the throne for the last 32 years. And next month, this month, we are in April.
Yeah.
On the 60th, that is Sunday, we are going to celebrate his birthday.
We are going for the Kabaka run.
Even us, we are going for the Kabaka run.
Yeah, you have to just buy a jersey.
Do you guys sell those kits here? Do you sell them here?
Yeah.
They are here?
I can get it for you.
Yes, we
are
want.
getting.
Because we have to go for the run on Sunday.
Oh.
Yeah.
So 70 years younger. We are going to celebrate his birthday of
70 years, yeah.
70 years. He's
Yeah.
still young, yeah?
Young, I believe he's 100.
My mother is more than 70.
Oh. So the other canon you're saying, I told you immediately when Amin had rumors that Obote was organizing from Tanzania to come and overthrow him, he requested for military support from his colleague Kanumba Gaddafi, and he gave him 10 pieces of cannons like of the same kind. But later, when the kingdoms were restored in 1993, this land was given back to the management of the kingdom, and the central government had to come here and clear all the weapons which were used during that period when this place was used as a barracks.
So this place was the barracks, eh?
This place, all of this,
It was a barracks.
yeah, was a barracks. But
Hey.
right now it is a king's palace.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let me ask you, before I take you back to the story of jumping the perimeter wall, this is the wall?
No, there's another face. You will see it as we are
okay.
proceeding.
Yeah.
This is the like a traditional fence for the palaces.
Okay.
All the palaces are surrounded by reedy fences, and when the king is still alive, they are always tall with varying sizes. But when you go to the burial site, that is Kasuri tombs, you will find them at the same level,
the same level.
which signifies that the people there, the king there, already disappeared. When I say disappearing, I mean dying. Here we believe that our kings, they don't die.
They just
They
disappear.
So for him, he has disappeared.
Oh,
The king.
yeah. Reason being, the first king of Buganda was known as Kabaka Chintu. One time he went to hunt in the forest. It is known as Magonga. He never came back. So there came a thought in people's minds that maybe he just disappeared there in the forest because they never saw him again. Then the second king in the
How
names
about
of
if he was eaten by lions?
then the second king in the names of Chonabaka, he also went to collect local herbs. You know local herbs,
Yeah, I
local
know
medicine
yeah, we have them
in the
Kenyans.
forest. Again, he never came back. So again, there came a thought that for really, in the case of the kings of Buganda tired of this earthly life, they just go in the forest to do something and they don't show up again. So they waited for the third king in the names of Chimera Kabaka. So for him, he actually died, and it was the first time for the people to see a lifeless body of the king. But again, being a shock among them, it was very hard for them to get convinced that kings can actually die. That's why even up to date, wherever king dies, we say the king has disappeared. So when we also visit Kasubi tombs, there is that forest, a sacred forest, where we believe our kings disappeared from
Disappeared.
altogether.
Yes.
Yeah. So the other canon was left here as a souvenir to commemorate those days when this place was used as a barracks.
Okay.
Then right here, we are having these remains for Kabaka Mutesa 2 vehicles. You know, when Obote came here, they vandalized most of the king's properties. And during those years of 1960s, Mutesa was one of the richest people here in Uganda and East Africa. And he drove expensive cars.
Wow.
So they came here, they vandalized them, and they were buried underground. But after the restoration of the kingdoms, we were extracted back, and they were put here as well as souvenirs, especially for the younger generation to see. So
But
when
this one is a strong car.
yeah,
Which car was this one now?
this one is a Daimler Benz.
Yeah, it was to settle.
Looks like a Benz.
Yeah, it is a Daimler Benz.
Wow.
Everything is strong.
Then it is sitting on the frame of a Cadillac. This is a Cadillac. And behind there are wheels of Rolls Royce.
Oh, wow. And actually it was huge inside.
Yeah, it was good.
You can see.
Oh, these are the wheels of the Rolls Royce. Hey, okay. Wow.
So
Meaning
to
those
use
days driving
private
this car is the person used to be very, very rich. Eh?
Yeah?
For you to drive this car those days.
See, like you're like driving today. What are the expensive cars? Range Rover Sport.
Range Rover Sport.
Yeah. It is equivalent to someone today who's
See,
driving
the
a Range
door,
Rover Sport.
you have to push it like this so that you can open. And
The body.
the body is strong. Where?
It's not like for VTs. Do you know VTs? Yeah?
Beats.
VTs.
Because is what?
The car.
Can you maneuver here?
Those small
Me, I know
cars.
Ben-
Can you maneuver here?
Bentley.
Can you pass here?
Yeah, I can.
What about you?
I can.
Won't you fall down?
No.
Do you have stamina?
Yes.
Do you make a do it?
Exercises, yes.
You live around Mengo.
Mm.
So for you, wherever
We stay with the Kabaka.
with the kabaka.
We stay around the palace, so.
So we are going to proceed to the Idi Amin's chamber, where thousands of Ugandans lost their lives. And it's the only kind of food which we regard to be food. Others, we call them by their names. So if you're at home and you're requesting for addition of more food, with the mama or the wife, she will automatically add you matoke. But in the case you're requesting for something else, you have to request it by calling its name. Like add me cassava, add me posho, add me sweet potatoes, add me maybe rice. But for the matoke, you say add me food.
Oh.
Yeah. It's the only thing which we regard to be food. Others will call them
The
by their
Baganda.
names, the Baganda.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now go and request that in the hotel. Add me food.
Then here
I see what they
we're
will have.
having other plantains. This is called sweet banana. We eat them as desserts.
Yellow banana.
Sweet banana.
This one.
This one
Dessert.
they are used to manufacture banana juice and also alcohol. 99% alcohol, pure alcohol.
Tell her how do I call it in Uganda?
You call it
Mwenge.
what? Mwenge. For us, we call it mugunankui. Because for us, we don't, so many people don't like this. It's eaten by dogs. Yeah, so we call it mugunankui. It helps the dogs. Yeah. But though we eat it, like me, I like it because it's so sweet.
This one is not sweet. What you're talking about chivuvu. That is not chivuvu.
Yeah, but
That
it
is
is
mabete.
hard and sweet somehow.
Then what
Talking
is
about
this?
another.
What is this here?
Here we shall come back.
Okay.
And you call something. There's a big story there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where the trip ends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that's where the memory, the take home is got from. Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Hey, the ambience here, it's nice. Huh?
Nice.
Very green.
Really. And they have a lot of fruits and cassava. Have you seen the farm? So all this for the king.
Yeah, he's sitting on 260 acres. On which we are having a palace, we are having 2 schools, a primary and a secondary, both owned by the kingdom, but open to the public. There are plantations of coffee and bananas, and also these families of soldiers. Those houses you have seen below there, they are used by the soldiers who are in charge of the kingdom security. So their wives or their families are given small pieces of land where they can practice agriculture on a subsistence level. Purposely to get food and the sufferers to save. Yeah. So right here we are proceeding to the Idi Amin's torture chamber, which we are primarily established as an Amale. That's 1970. You know, immediately when the Amin came to power, he requested the Israelis to construct for him an underground armory where he could keep his weapons in the form of gunpowder and guns.
Yeah.
But he only used this place for 8 months
Yeah.
as an armory. And after facing a lot of political opposition, he requested this story. Like after facing a lot of political opposition from the supporters of Obote and the intellectuals, he tried this place to be a torture chamber where thousands of Ugandans lost their lives.
Wow.
So many Ugandans left their background.
Okay. And yet it says, welcome to the Idi Amin's armory.
That was?
That was constructed by the Islam in the early 1970s, but later turned into a torture chamber where thousands of Ugandans lost their lives.
Yeah.
Tour Buganda. Ash Tour Buganda.
Welcome to the Idi Amin torture chambers.
Yeah, welcome. So this one was used by Hitler, right?
Yes.
I think it needs renovation. It needs renovation to happen.
We cannot renovate it.
So let me ask you. You see, actually even up to now, it is very, very strong.
Very strong.
Up to now. And they have never touched it doing any renovations. That means what they used was really strong.
Yeah, you could not even get out there. So where was it? I mean, Banya.
I mean, he died in Saudi Arabia. They never organized it for him with specific number. So his body was left in Saudi Arabia. So the Islamic people, I told you, he targeted the political opponents plus the intellectuals who were opposing his government. And they used to pick them from the city center. They blindfold them.
Even I'm feeling. Yes, now. I fear because of the history. You're scared. Guys, there are 5 of them, whereby these people were tortured on these chambers. Yeah, and it's dark. Over 25,000 people were tortured here by Idi. Imagine staying in a darkness like this. Oh, I fear a lot. It's scary. So here they used to put water with the electric water. When you try to jump from here, they just capture you. You'll just be electrocuted here, then you die. And the door is only one. These are the cables of electricity. Whereby they used to drop and put in water. As you can see, there is a level of water here. They used to put, see that line? The black side down there. Yeah. So guys, that's it about the torture of Idi Amin. Watch the video up to the end, subscribe, like and share so that you can see all this we are bringing you from Idi Amin torture chamber. That's it. Yeah, and you can see it has a perimeter wall here. Wow. First, before you were brought here, they take you around the city. So they think that because you're covered, you think that you have been gone a long way, and later they bring you here. Yeah. So here we are entering
The factor of the background. You in the background?
No.
Now this is where Buganda is owning a copyright. You can have a seat.
Okay.
So this is the material, we call it a backcloth, which is made out of the skin of a fig tree, the mugumo.
The mogumo.
So they peel off the skin of a fig tree and they bring it on a wooden beam like this one. They start banging it with these wooden mallets. So the more you bang it, the more it becomes soft.
I can see by this mogumo.
As it reduces the amount of water and the sap which is embedded in it. Then you continue banging it to make it more soft altogether. And the more you bang it, the more it expands. And it has the capacity to expand like 5 times more than the original skin altogether. Then after you proceed malleting like this
To make it soft.
to make it soft and to make it expanding altogether. Then after that, because they normally pound it when it is soft, you have to put it under sunshine to dry up. Then at the end of the day, you get something like this one with interlocking layers, which makes it very durable. So it can last for more than 100 years. It has got a number of purposes, both locally and internationally.
So this is the skin now for the
Yes.
mogumo tree.
Yeah. So locally, before the coming of the linen, cotton, we used to put on this, the Buganda. So the ladies would put around their breasts and the waists, then the men, they normally do the cross back. They tie it from here, plus the caps on the head. So 2005, UNESCO recognized this material. I believe you know UNESCO. You know UNESCO?
Yeah, I know UNESCO.
Yeah, UNESCO recognized this material as a World Heritage Intangible Product. And right now it is exported to foreign countries like Germany to make seat covers in Mercedes-Benz. It is exported to USA by Nike to make shoes and belts. And also here, many artists, the community, you know, here we have the community-based tourism. You know, wherever visitors come here, they want to take something which is unique. You know, when you go to Kenya, and maybe you're Ugandan, you want to buy something which is unique, a souvenir, which is unique, such that when you come to Uganda, there's nowhere to find it. But here visitors used to come, they go to these markets, they find canvas. When they go to Kenya, they find canvas. When they go back to their countries, they find canvas. So people come up with this idea
That is
of
nice.
making paintings.
Like these ones, you can put them on the wall. Eh?
Yeah,
that
on this
is the thing
background.
I'm thinking about. So you sell this, eh?
Yeah, they sell
and I'm
them.
also part of the painters.
Okay.
Let me show you some of the work I do. Yeah. So this is the national bird, the crest of the crane. And here we are having the ladies and the child. You are from, this one is carrying a pot of water, and this one a basket of fruits. And this one is putting on an attire which is having our national bird inside. Still the national bird. These are wildlife. You know, Uganda is also rich with wildlife, having a sunset of the giraffe. Here having the whispers of the wild, a giraffe and a zebra. And then we are having 2 competing animals, the tallest land mammal and the largest land mammal. The elephant is saying, though you're having a long neck, I'm also having a long trunk. So this is an African mama. We always say that African mamas have got 100 hands. She may perform several tasks at a go. She's pounding the Guinness, at the same time she's carrying a baby at the back. And in Europe they normally carry babies in trolleys, but here in Africa,
Behind.
Behind
because,
the
you know,
back.
the ladies here
African
in Africa are always blessed with what?
With what?
Let him tell you.
So sometimes even there's no need of getting another cloth
Yeah.
to tie the baby. You just make the baby to sit here.
Sit behind on your bum.
Yeah. So because you're travelers, we don't frame these paintings from here, but actually they're supposed to be framed for them to look very nice. So when you're taking something, we roll it like this, and they put in a piece of paper for easy carriage. Some people complain, space, what, but we roll like this. It can even fit in your bag.
It fits very well.
Yeah. So when you reach home, you unfold,
And you
then
frame
you
it.
can even iron at the back, but without steam. It will make it very straight, and you put it in
Put
the
it
frame
on the
and you hang
frame.
it somewhere.
Yeah.
So whenever you see it, you remember about Buganda. And in case you happen to get a visitor, maybe you have your Ugandan friend or anyone who's knowing about the backcloth, there's no need of asking you that have you ever been to Uganda,
they'll just see.
because this one particularly represents Buganda and Uganda region. So, you know, art is very subjective. What she likes, I may not.
Exactly.
What you like, I may not. What I like, you may not. So please feel free and pick your own interests. So that you can also take something.
But they are very expensive. Or these are not the prices.
Those are the prices, but you know, Ugandan money is having a lot of zeros. Maybe it's not like the Kenyan money. Eh?
Kenyan money is small.
So our money here is having a lot of zeros. Yeah. But
This one is one of what Idi Amin used to use, yeah? Look at that. For firing the enemies. Wow. Look at that. So they are keeping it here so that you can at least know. From the kingdom, that side, the king goes straight. He goes straight.
Parliament.
Parliament is parliament.
Yeah.
Wow. So this how you can see this line is straight.
Straight up to
Up to his parliament.
Then this one where we are from is the office.
Is the office.
Yeah, he comes and does his paperwork.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we got the king has left.
Betty wanted to see the king.
I wanted to see the king. Hey.
You have to cross, but you have to be very careful here.
Yeah, so guys, this one of the sculpture. Yeah, for the Buganda people. Yeah. So when you enter into the King Kabaka kingdom, you get to see this. This is just a side on his road.
Batade.
Batade.
Yeah, they call it Batade. Batade. I think this is what this thing means.
Yeah.
There is this animal here, there is a drum, and then there is a snake. They call it Batade.
Batade.
So, yeah, you find someone. Is okay, we call it Okwedira. In Uganda they call it Okwedira, like your clan.
Yeah.
So if your clan is this, you're not allowed to eat that animal.
Oh.
That is how it is in the Buganda.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
So we proceed to another animal, another sculpture. We don't know whether it's an animal or because they are using animals. Also the mushroom. So let's go and see. Omuziro and Kabri. Hey, the names are hard though. Guys, if you know how to read, you can read.
And I think they don't allow stepping.
Yes. Okay.
Omuziro is just like your clan. Akabiro. Yeah. That is the Buganda.
And then the fruits. Yeah. I'm stepping on the stones. Look at that. We have that. I think these are impalas, yeah? Yeah. This one's are impalas. That's another animal. There are so many animals. Up to the parliament of the king. Wow. We have the Lord. What is this? Wow. Hey. And then we have the elephant on the other side there. Big elephant. Yeah. So guys, this is also the drum on this side. Hey, maybe I go around there. I can't see that. Abalagira. Hey, the names are hard to read. Katwa, Kizi. It's a drum and a sword. What do you call it? If you know how you call this thing, just tell me the top one. But here there is a drum. Also from the Kabaka. You see Kabaka straight road, yeah? And then it goes to there, to the parliament. Yeah. So guys, this another one, almost zero. These are the clans which use this here. And here we have some monkeys. Monkeys, no, kangaroo. They are like kangaroos. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section what are these. Or mugus. Maybe they are mugus, guys. Look at that. Huh? Look at that. Yeah. They are mugus or they're rats. I don't know what are those. Let me know in the comment section if you know those animals, yeah? Or represent the Buganda Kingdom clan. And also we have these flamingos and yeah. They are what? This one they are what? Look at that. And the big bats.
They are birds.
They are birds. Oh, those ones we get them in the lake. They are eating some. Okay.
So you find even in Uganda there are some people who are not supposed to eat those things.
Yeah.
Because they are land.
Oh.
Yeah.
And here we have the big entrance where the king can pass through. The king passes through that from the straight, the other side. So the king come and pass through this.
This is a drum, eh?
It is a drum, yeah? Okay.
The drum and the shield.
And the shield.
And it's the only entrance for the king. Only even the president doesn't pass there. It's only for the king. Only
for the king.
No one else is supposed to use that route.
Okay.
Yeah, apart from him. When it's going to enter, you see they open the whole place.
It doesn't supposed to go around the way we were taught?
No, he's not supposed to go around. It is only him who goes straight. Others go round.
Okay.
Yeah, like you say, well, you see those cars going round.
Yeah. So guys, that's it. Hey, I love the history of Buganda. Hey, I told you, even on the other side, you can see some mean palace on that side. Cops, huh? Oh. And this one?
It's like a cow. Yeah, it's a cow.
It's a big cow, like cow from 7 there. Big, almost zero.
Yeah, it's a cow. Okay. This is the cow.
Wow.
And then the calf, the young
And
one.
the calf.
Yeah.
That's it. Ente.
We call it a
Ente. Wow. And on the other side, we have a lot, guys. We can't finish them. There are so many on the other side. As you move to the king, yeah, as we move to the king, parliament, and it is straight. So we are walking at the king's, look at that side. That side they are like that. So guys, we are walking at the King Street. I don't know how this street is called. This street naitwaje? It's called what? Bulanga Street.
Bulange, but okay, just say Bulange Mengo.
Bulange Mengo Street. I thought it is the King Street.
No, they call it Bulange Mengo, like it's in Uganda, but it's like or you can call it CPS. CPS.
Oh.
Because CPS is just here.
Okay.
At the King's Parliament.
Parliament.
Yeah.
Well, we have also the hippo on the other side. There are many. I'm telling you guys, if you see the other side, there are some hippos and some grasshoppers. Yeah. We have some grasshoppers and
maybe you will take them the other side and show them also.
Yeah, I'm going to take them the next day. Yeah.
These are the mushrooms.
So these are the mushroom obutuko. Wow. These are the mushroom. You know, in Buganda also they eat mushroom,
Obutuko obubala. Yeah.
Yeah. Remember Rin Zabo cooked for us mushroom? So guys,
we find in Uganda there are people who are not supposed to eat these mushrooms because that is their clan.
Because that is their clan.
Once something is your clan, you're not allowed to eat.
You don't eat. Hey guys, do you hear that? When something is of your clan, even if it is cow, you don't eat that. Because of your clan.
But only the Buganda kingdom.
Only the Buganda.
But Banyankwale, for them, they don't have those things. My tribe, we don't have those
things.
Only the Buganda.
Wow.
Buganda only.
Only the Buganda. Wow, I'm enjoying the history of Buganda. Yeah, we have the grasshoppers now. Oh, what are these? Huh?
Chinyomo.
And Chinyomo. Look at that.
Yeah.
There are people who have this one as their clan.
Yeah.
Oh. And Chinyomo. I'm enjoying this.
Maybe.
This one is not written. They have removed.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it has removed, but it's called
Chinyomo.
Chinyomo. Yeah. Wow, thank you. What is your name?
Musalongo Sonko.
Musal?
Salongo Sonko of Ngonge Clan.
Of
Ngonge Clan.
Ngonge Clan.
Yeah.
Wow, so you're not from Buganda?
I'm Buganda.
That's why you know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think in the church in Washington, where did
It's there.
He has said that his is up there.
Oh. Hey. And this one is
Katimbuma.
Katimbuma. Hey, Katimbuma. Hey.
Katimbuma.
Hey.
This one.
Yeah.
Now this one is like what?
Bakaita Katimbuma. Yenga mwecho.
Katimbuma.
Okay, he has said that most of the time you don't find this in around. You find it like in the forest, in the
forest.
Inside there, yeah.
Okay, so
But
like
there
a
are people-
plant, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, Katimbuma. Okay. Hey guys. Hey. Ah.
there is a clan on this side
And the other
on
side.
the other side. But mine is there on the other side.
On the other side.
Yeah, no, when you start.
Okay. Let's go on the other side to see the clan of this man. We just got him on the road, but it's good he's explaining, yeah. There is also monkeys, yeah? Yeah. The monkeys.
No, in a monkey clan. You see, the monkey is there.
Oh, those are the monkeys.
There. And this one?
The family of monkeys.
The family.
Baboons, eh?
No,
Not a baboon.
they are in a family. But there is a difference between a monkey and this one.
Oh.
This one must be.
Yeah, it's a
If you have
take care of the border.
what color?
Yeah. Wow. And also this one and also this other one. Ngo. This one is called Ngo. Ngo. It's like a cheetah. Ngo. Mamba. Hii ni mamba. Mamba, look at that. Hey. This is a mamba. Everyone knows mamba, the crocodile. The crocodile. Wow.
The crocodile. Yeah.
Mamba is the crocodile.
No, not the crocodile, but
Mamba is
Nyoni nyange. Okay. Mokima. Hey. The hat. Oh, they call the hat Mokima. Okay. Wow. By the way, it's a hat, guys. Mokima. Wow. So the parliament is on the other side for the king, as you can see. Okay.
this one yene hiyo. Bajita bata?
Ng'ombe.
Naitwa Ngongi. Ni kirani.
That is his clan now.
This is
Now
your
he
clan.
cannot eat these things.
Master.
Come to this side so that the camera can get well.
First in the water, the deep water.
You have seen that today?
Yeah.
This, in the water.
It's this fish. Master, eat the ice.
Yes.
Depends in the water. I'm a clan of this sea.
Ng'ombe. Wow.
I'm a Salongo Songo.
The clan of Ng'ombe, guys.
Yeah.
Look at that. Wow. So that's the end of it. We got one of the person here, and nice. At least you have seen the Ng'ombe. Yeah, and there we have the king's parliament on the other side.
The what?
The king's parliament.
Yeah, no.
This is Kabakazi CBS and the BBS.
Yeah.
The Paris.
The
palace is there.
Yes.
Okay. So guys, thank you so much for watching. We are going to take you where the kings were were buried. Yeah.
Kasubi Tombs.
Yeah.
Kasubi Tombs.
Kasubi Tommy.
No, Kasubi Tombs is very, very far from here.
But it's not too far. It's around Nankula.
Yeah, around Nakula.
And then you go
And then
inside.
you go
Yeah.
Kasubi Tombs. Shall go there and
Yeah.
show them
Yeah.
next time.
Yeah, we are going to show you next
Where they
time
bury the
where they
kings.
bury the king.
Yeah.
So for this video, see you. This is the parliament.
Kobenata, shining like a star. Voices of the people, echoes near and far.